Hey everyone, and welcome back to this week's episode of Web3 Coffee Road to a Billion segment. In this episode, we'll be looking at Pump.fun. The platform has taken the crypto world by storm over the last few months, and essentially, it facilitates fair and safe DEX launches with no pre sale and no team allocation. Thus, it's kind of marketed as a super fair way to launch a meme coin. A few months ago, they made an announcement saying they'd hit the $100 million revenue milestone. I think they're pretty much the fastest crypto app to have done that in all history. And for several days, they shared revenue figures of 5, 6 million, which essentially put them as outpacing major blockchains like Ethereum. Doing so well that even in Yatsui's address to Portfolio Day in Singapore, he actually specifically mentioned Pump.fun and the idea that older projects are fighting for attention against the coins launching on this platform.
All of you are thinking about projects with tokens. You're fighting for attention with this. 3 or 4 years ago, you didn't have that problem because there weren't that many tokens.
So let's get into a deep dive into their product and see what all the excitement is about. All right, let's check out Pump.fun. Pretty much the top dApp in terms of market sentiment right now. I gotta say, this homepage is, there's no way this can be good UI, but maybe this is what Gen Z likes these days. I mean, it's certainly hurting my eyes, but it is simple. It's getting the point across, right? We have a ton of tokens that you can get involved with. It's crazy, to be honest, how much is going on constantly. I don't know how anyone stays on top of this. And clearly, they're still making good revenue. I mean, yes, it was 5 million. It's probably now about 1 million, but I mean, that still means a lot of these coins are reaching the bonding curve that we'll talk about in a bit. This is absolutely crazy. Um, and this is, I've turned on the NSFW filter, so we're seeing kind of the child-friendly coins, if you will. Okay, this guy's live streaming. I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but it's not, it's just talking about candles. Okay, comments are relatively active, but again, I really like what Polymarket did where by user on the comments, I can see how much people have put in to the coin. So I know if they put their money where their mouth is, right? Um, this description is basically just focusing on the fact that they're going to hit the bonding curve, which it looks like I believe this coin might have already reached the bonding curve because it's on Radium. And essentially, when a coin hits the 69K bonding curve, it can go on Radium, which is Solana DEX. Yeah, so it's completed the bonding curve. Pretty interesting. You can see holder distribution. They use this phrase "king of the hill." I'm not sure exactly what it refers to because you don't need to have hit the bonding curve to become quote unquote king of the hill, I believe. The holder distribution is interesting. I think we'll talk more about that in a bit because I know there's some interesting elements to discuss there. All right, toilet ticker. So I guess you can use emojis as well. Right? Can't deny that this dog with hat original meme is just damn cute. All right, how it works. You got to give them props, right? They've made a simple value proposition that's clearly, not opaque. Everyone knows what's happening here, and it's not easy to communicate your product to a Web3 audience. So they've definitely done a good job, and I have to give props to them for that. Okay, I'm not ready to sign up just yet. But okay, this advanced section clearly requires some decent knowledge of how crypto coins work and like the related acronyms, market cap, valuation. There was a P&L figure. Just wanted to check out their Twitter. All right, 150K followers. I would have thought they would have more, but I guess not. So that's interesting. But again, their pin post, I mean, I just think their value proposition to the user is so crystal clear. That's definitely part of the reason they've been so successful. It's also an interesting logo. I don't think I'm degen enough to know what exactly that means, but here I am trying to create my own token. And if your coin gets to the bonding curve, which is 69K, you'll get zero point 0.5 SOL, which is like what, 75, $80. Interesting. So let's just see what it's like to create our own token. All right, let's try and create our own token. Let's call it Web3 Coffee, ticker W3C, description W3C. We're just seeing how easy this is. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to try and pump my own token here. Okay, so you have to connect a wallet to create this coin. We got our Phantom wallet set up. Quickly type in my password and connect. Setting up a username. I'm pretty much docked, so I have no issue here. I'm using my common username. Gotta give it to crypto. Signing up is pretty smooth, but sometimes the UI does glitch. There's no proxy wallet here though, unlike in Pump.fun. So you don't even need to deposit anything to start your own coin. Wow, and there we have it. I have a coin on Pump.fun. That's pretty crazy. So guys, just to be clear, let's not put anything on this coin. It was just a test to see how easy it is to kind of load up the bonding curve. So by the way, the bonding curve seems like it's 65,680, not what I thought it was earlier. So King of the Hill basically refers to a new kind of holder coming in with a larger allocation than the last number one holder. That is an interesting gamification. But again, you wouldn't want to have too many. You want the allocation to be spread out. If you have a couple of whales on a token this early on a meme coin, I don't think it's very good. Okay, so we can check out followers of a certain user. This guy, you can see likes received and mentioned. That's some good social aspect. I wonder how these tokens have performed. It would be nice if they showed performance here itself, but I guess you have to do some work. Literally, it's just like a list of the top memes, right? Like Hawktua. I wonder if these are like the top followed accounts with just 1,000-ish followers. Which makes sense. I mean, honestly, to participate in this ecosystem, you need to have like a couple of dollars and put some money in, right, to care. It's not gonna have like as many followers as the top Twitter accounts and stuff. So when a bonding curve completes, a radium pool will be seeded in 5 to 10 minutes. It's pretty quick. So we'll definitely check out a bit of radium after this. But here, I mean, look at this coin holder. Top holder has 97% of supply. That's just doesn't seem very sustainable for long-term growth. I mean, look, some of these uh, concepts are interesting, but are they interesting enough to get $65,000 on the bonding curve? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Clearly, I'm not the target market for this. Okay, now I have to swap some Soul to start playing around here. ETH to Soul will definitely take some time. We're used to this game. Bridging payment rails are slow, so this is going to take about 15 minutes, I imagine. We're going to use the Mayan Dex and Wormhole, but I'm sure the fees aren't going to be great on this. But I guess, the Soul diehards will say that I should have just bought Soul in the first place instead of ETH. Fair enough. So this transaction is going to take 15 minutes. All right, guys, I've got my Solana bridged. Now let's start buying some of these tokens, right? So I've been looking at this toilet ticker. I mean, the emoji's simple, but I really don't know who am I even investing with, right? I guess the that's how I should look at it. And the audience of Pump.fun are like your hardcore young degens, I imagine. I'm sure more people are coming on to it. Coded seems interesting. Terminus of Truth just I know that's really hot right now, but there must be so many of these kind of terminus of truth imitations or meme coin related meme coins. Anyway, let's just put our first bet, I think. Okay, fine. Let's check the comments a bit. But again, I would love if it had like that poly market feature where I could see how much these users have put in. I guess I could go onto each user's individual profile and see, but that seems just like it'll take too long. The good part is you can pretty much use like less than a cent, frankly, even if you wanted on buying up a meme coin, which makes this pretty attractive. My math's not that great, so I'm just seeing how much SOL this is that I'm paying in USD. So it's crazy, like, less than like 10% of a cent, and you can place a trade. I have to probably worry about the network fees as well. So this might not be the best type of amount to use for a ticket, the best investment ticket in these meme coins. Yeah, I think let's pick something a bit more sensible if I'm paying that much network fees. And again, the network fees are pretty low, right? This is Solana. If I'm not mistaken, it's lower than Polygon, which is what Polymarket use, but I'm not fully sure. So anyway, I think 0.005 seems like a good way to start. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, if I'm doing this, I may as well put in at least more than a cent, right? So I guess it's kind of like a VC model, right? With a little more risk. So I try and put like 100 of these meme coins in, hopefully two or three pump. Okay, interesting mechanics they've built out for how they structure the bonding curve. And I guess this is only possible with Solana's low cost infrastructure. I'm still ending up paying like a couple of cents for fees and priority fees, right? I believe that's kind of a sticking point with some of the people who don't really like Solana. But again, this tech is constantly developing, right? I think Solana is technically on a mainnet beta right now, still after years. So we're gonna see some rapid developments in the blockchain space in 2025, I think. These guys have a video, so screw it, right? Let me put in some soul into this. I mean, this video is clearly like a cheap, AI video made. I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, the stories. Um, but clearly with the comments, there is some community. But again, here, someone's got 68% of supply, right? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm 50-50 if this is like AI comments or not. I mean, a lot of it is definitely AI comments. I got banned for suggesting a synthwave topic that would fit the project perfectly. Who is this dev? Does he have a clue? I mean, people are really invested. I mean, you can't deny that, which is the start of a good product. Here I am back on my calculator, given I struggle with math. Okay, putting in my biggest bet for CCAT, guys. To the moon, I guess. This space is just, I think I might be too old for it. I mean, but you can always learn. Okay, here's kind of a spotlighted, actually Indian ticker, has AI in it. If I'm supposed to be chasing narratives, I guess this is a pretty strong one, right? So let's dump some coins here. Still paying out pretty significant priority fees. Seems like one of the transactions failed. So look, it's not as buttery smooth as Polymarket, I guess, but you know, it's still super smooth. My tokens show up on my Phantom wallet. Obviously, I can't really sell this on Phantom, and until it's on Radium, pretty much there's no liquidity, right? I don't think I'll be able to sell it very easily over here, but I'm sure I can. In a day or two, I'll probably sell all of these. I think the idea, right, is that you're checking this constantly. This is your full time job, and then when you see those candles go up, right, or the chart go up, you then sell or you bet more. So it's like a constant thing. I can't imagine what this homepage would look like if I turned off the NSFW filter. And I think when Pump.fun started, there were definitely a lot of issues with some racist coins and stuff coming on, which is unfortunate, but it's a reality of anonymized platforms, right? But I think with the NSFW filter, you're not dealing with it that much. I'm not seeing anything racist on my screen. I'm just trying to see if any of these memes, like, call out to me. And, dog memes do have a special place in my heart. But here again, 90% of supply is with one holder. I just don't know if I'm not getting some, but it just dropped to 87. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. Guys don't understand when they buy 4%, they have to carry the project. I mean, I'm not sure if you want holder distribution, even holder distribution, I think. I mean, look, who knows the science behind meme coins right now? But a lot of people believe we're about to hit a meme coin cycle, so I thought it's important for us to take a look at this platform, right? If if we really are going to see some massive retail involvement through meme coins, we should learn how a lot of meme coins are being formed right now. I'm all in on AI dog right now. Let's buy a couple more. Okay, I gotta say this Trump and Musk, Trusk. It does look pretty memeable. I don't know. I think I might have to do that later. Okay, let's see what these bright constant changes are. Okay, you can sort by bump order, last received. Let's try market cap. I guess this is a good way to see what the current sentiment in the market is like for memes, right? So cat seems to have been doing well. Of course, something related to Terminus of Truth's goat. So here, I think you can't even, like, there's 0 tokens available for sale in the bonding curve. So you'll have to go to Radium to get further involved with this project. Someone said full sniped. Well, good luck, KK. But the holder distribution looks pretty nice there. I mean, as nice as you can expect from a low cap meme coin. Um, okay, let's check out Billy. I mean, this is too cute, right? And it's dropped, so maybe it's a buy opportunity. Maybe it's a buy opportunity. Okay, let's check out Radium. Okay, I have to say the Radium UI is much more clean. I mean that Pump.fun UI, there's no way people like that, right? But I mean, who knows what Gen Z and Alpha like? I mean, I certainly am not that familiar. But that's the whole point of this show, right? We're trying to learn about, what people in crypto are getting excited about. And a large part of crypto does include the younger generation. And sadly, millennials aren't the younger generation anymore. Wow. So on Radium, a lot of these guys have their own like website. I mean, soon we're gonna start seeing a lot more meme coins that have some sort of clear driver, like mission that drives them. So I'm sure we'll start seeing meme coins that will donate to charity if they hit this market cap and stuff like that. I think Vitalik definitely alluded to that happening. That certainly makes more sense than just betting on a meme and trying to strike it lucky for all the holders. All right, I think it's time. Let's buy some Trusk. Going pretty all in with this one. Maybe let's see the comments. It seems like it's going up, so I hope I bought it at the right time. This is funny, to be honest. The longer I look at it, the funnier it is. Need a meme cooked lol, not even for promotion, just lulls. Yeah. I'm impressed I understood that comment. I'm buying some more for sure. Let's go. Just scared if kind of I don't want to show up on the top charts and be responsible for this project. All right, let's see what else we can buy here. Skibbity Trump. I mean, this close to election, I feel like Trump memes will be good. Berlin Zoo, new baby panda. I mean, the problem is, how do I know if this is the first edition of this meme, right? I know this is a cute meme. I know people like it, but is this just someone recycling the image? So anyway, I've still decided to buy into it. I mean, because there's no cost associated with starting a coin, right? I mean, I wonder what the business model. I mean, are there people who spend 24/7 just creating coins? I'm sure. And what I'm curious how much you should seed a coin at the beginning to kind of get it on the top page. This is certainly a full-time job, right? To to be a meme coin both investor or like creator, right? But certainly there's a lot attractive about it as well, right? It's not just all scams. I mean, the bottom line is that there is some relation to the ethos of crypto, right? To bring to remove power from the old financial structures, even like a stock market, and allow people to bet on a meme, right? And we all know memes are our culture. So you got to give some respect to what Pump.fun is built and the people who spend time on it. All right, let's empty politics. Like, I mean, I don't even understand this meme, but it just seems like it might be relevant. I'm trying to click on these top buttons, but I think it's just you can see like people who do a trade, and it's again like that old Instagram feature where you could see the activity of all of your friends, right? But here you just see the activity of everyone. I guess it shows that it's like a bustling ecosystem, which is important. We'll definitely spend some time looking at Radium, which for some reason is called Gecko Terminal. I'll need to maybe do an individual episode on this, but they're seeing 2 billion almost in trading volume in a 24-hour period. I mean, you can't stop that. Uh, You cannot stop that. I mean, figuring out what which one of these will go to the moon, I don't know how the thought process you have to have. Like these are all basically under, and most are like under 100K. Most of them are for sure market cap coins. Oh, sorry, not under 100K. They're under 100K wallets, I think. So that's just kind of like CoinGecko is like an explorer, and Radium is where you can actually trade or swap into the token. And Radium is a DEX. I'm all good to use this. Let's agree to the terms and enter. I was just checking out the countries. Every platform has kind of a different set of quote unquote prohibited jurisdictions, I feel. So, okay, this is pretty simple, right? I can just connect my wallet and put Sol for coded. Jesus. Do I really want 2 million of these tokens? I definitely don't want 8, like as many millions as earlier was there. All right, buttery smooth. The fees for this transaction were a little higher than Pump.fun. So I guess that's something Pump.fun has going for it. Yeah, it's about 30% higher, in fact. Not that the fees are that high to begin with. All right, so now I got coded. I'm trying to figure out if I can get this token reversio. Yeah, it looks like I can. Just sounds cool. Let's pick it up. Let's test out Radium a bit more. I mean, it's kind of crashed totally, but whatever. Maybe it's a good buying opportunity, right? Okay. Making a pretty big bet on Reversio. But like, I know I go on and on about this, but it is super cool that it's so easy, right, to make a transaction on both Pump.fun or Radium. I mean, even the wallet connect is easy, and then after that, it's super easy. Now I'm checking, can I see all the tokens I bought? Yes, I can. But now I need to kind of be active on checking how these tokens perform, and I have to do that using a combination of Pump.fun and Radium, and these things will be changing constantly. So look, guys, I don't recommend anyone invest in meme coins right now. Look, there's validity to the people that are saying there's going to be a meme coin super cycle, but most of these are going to zero. Let's be real, right? I think the purpose of this show was not to say let's go and invest in a bunch of meme coins, but rather to explore one of the fastest growing dApps currently in the crypto ecosystem. And I think it was interesting. You know, the UI at Pump.fun is definitely not my cup of tea, but maybe that's what attracts the younger audience, right? And we have to find ways to build new audiences, because definitely the older generation is not going to flock to crypto, right? It's something that the younger generations inherently understand in a way that the older generations won't. um, and that's not just a result of people relying on centralized entities more back then, or trusting them more, but it's also just, we're so internet native, those of us that are, under 30, and this comes naturally to us to an extent. But yeah, this was interesting, and I'm looking forward to diving into a new topic next week. Hope you're all enjoying the episodes, and look forward to speaking to you all soon.